Gemini, hey, what's going on? Let's do a reading for you. Sun, Moon, Rising. It's a general read, so take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Switch roles if you need to. I'm going to use my Night Sun Tarot and probably my Neon Tarot deck. We'll just look at kind of the recent past, present, and maybe what's coming toward you. Those energies here. Messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini. Lots of fire in this read. Okay. Feels like something pulls at you. Something pulls at you. I feel like in the recent past, something really had your heart. We have Aries, lots of Aries here in the recent past. Literally the Queen of Wands and the Four of Wands. When I say fire, I mean like, bam, fire. Okay. So, in the recent past, too, something really ignited your heart space. A very clear object of desire. Like seeing something across the room and knowing that you wanted to have that thing. Pure passion. Pure momentum. It like a home life that got your, or like a vision of a home, or a place where you felt like your heart could be contained or rest. Almost like this relief for your heart kind of feeling. Like something, almost like something is running away with your heart. Something like that. I think it maybe surprised you. You have in the recent past, you had your eye on something. Maybe it is an Aries that you had your eye on in the recent past. Currently, though, we're here, Three of Swords. So we have Libra energy here. We have air energy here. And then we have Aries again. This burden of being torn, in the current energy, you're very torn about something. I mean, you're very heartbroken. You're very heartbroken. I mean, we went from the recent past Four of Wands to Three of Swords, right? So it's like an illusion was shattered. Straight through the middle, the heart was shattered. And with it, the dream. Like, it wasn't just that your heart was broken, it was that the dream was broken. The dream was gone. The dream is broken. The dream is shattered. And you carry it with you because the love is so strong. You feel torn about, you have felt torn about what to choose, of which path to take. Maybe of even, it feels like there's a decision that you needed to make, or that needed to be made, or that needs to be made, that you're hesitating to make because the Three of Swords has happened. And now, like, you're not sure which way to go. Or you might feel two ways about a thing. I feel like you carry, in some ways, the burden of loyalty. Or you carry the burden of two ways you could go, of two ways to feel about a thing. But it's just heartbreak. It's just heartbreak. It's interesting, though, because something calls you forward. If you're not dealing with an Aries, then you must have Aries in your chart, because in the past we have Aries. In the present we have Aries. In the future we have Emperor. So what the hell? There's this large pull of, like, some sort of truth, like this need to return. And again, like I said, flip roles. But if this isn't you feeling this way, this is someone feeling about you. But what I see is that this need to, like, return or come back alive or make something right. And so what's coming in the future is this draw, this desire, this calling. Like, you hear your name called. Like, you might feel this person's energy and you feel compelled to move forward. I have a lot of energy tonight. Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna work with myself. I feel like I could run 3 miles, and no, I'm not on drugs. I don't do drugs. I just, it's the internet. Who knows what people will say? Oh, she's on drugs. I don't know. I'm hormonal. Okay. What's interesting is that what's coming toward you is more clarity around how you want to move and how you want to be in the world. Less of a weight. There's a progression of energy here too, from a Queen of Wands to the Emperor. It's this progression of identity, this strength. And I think to be close to you, Gemini, right now is to be able to face and reconcile with your current reality, which is that right now it's really freaking hard. Right now you're having a really hard time. Because the thing you thought it would be, it just hasn't been that. And you try to show a good face. I'm curious what it is, what the judgment, I get it's an internal pull, an internal can this thing come back alive again? Somebody's wondering that. If it's not you, it's someone else. Can this come back alive again? I really want clarification on this Two of Wands. It's almost like it could be that you feel currently torn about your identity. And feeling like maybe you feel so many different ways about something, but ultimately desiring this thing that's heartbreaking. And you're like, if only I could carry this better, but it's really hard. I feel like somebody can sense that or sees that too. It's like you have to do this alone. And what's interesting is that the judgment here has 4 people in it, 3 people. It looks like the angel from the Temperance card. It's almost like someone considering coming back in and so that you're not as alone. Feeling drawn, someone feels drawn toward your pain. In the recent past, you felt safe. And then you realized, in the recent past, you felt safe and secure. And then all of a sudden, you had to pick up and carry half of your home to a new place on your own. and you acknowledge the present betrayal, the present reality, that it's two people who need something so completely different. But I don't know, what I'm seeing here in the near future is somebody realizing, like, almost thinking like, well, maybe I made a mistake. I feel really called to be towards this person. I see they're carrying it all by themselves. Can you tell me anything else about... What's this Three of Swords about? It could be two fire signs. I know this is a Gemini read, but this is what's coming out, so I'm going to talk about it. Maybe each of you have a lot of fire in your chart. Wow, that's like a million cards that just came out. Sorry, probably not the best sound. We're gonna go with it. Talk to me about the Three of Swords. Talk to me about the Three of Swords. Five of Pentacles. Someone just left behind, yeah. Left behind to make it on their own. Talk to me about the Two of Wands. And it could be that you had to make the difficult decision to walk away, to leave something in the past. Yeah. Nine of Wands for the Two of Wands. Clarify the Nine of Wands for me. I feel like you had to walk away even though you were so torn about it. And your heart was still there. Nine of Wands and the Hanged Man. Okay. Okay. So lots of Pisces energy coming out with the literally two Pisces cards. Hanged Man and the Moon. Yeah, somebody's going to feel called to come toward you, but right now, you know what's interesting is you had to walk away from this person for breaking your heart, and it was really freaking tough. This person is in their Nine of Wands. They feel like the wounded warrior. But they're not carrying a burden the way that you are. They're still getting attention. They're still, they may not like that they're on the outside, but they're not carrying the burden that you had to carry. They're just not. It's interesting. They hold a lot of emotion. I almost feel like this person feels sorry for themselves a little bit. and likes the drama of the holding back and the I'm not sure what to do and which way to go and how to make this situation right. And so there's some benefit to the hanged man energy. There's something they get and feed off of, like being on the outside, and like they feed off the energy of like you feeling burdened and them, just being like, it was just too hard, it was just a difficult relationship. They really, I think, hope that you are staying connected to them in some shape or fashion. There's, yeah. It's this energy of like, well, I had passion for this person. I had passion and I still really do love this person, but they wanted to go their own way. Meanwhile, you're over here like, yeah, I had to literally make the decision that was best for my mental health and my heart, but the burden has been so hard. And they're over here like, what else could I have done? Well, you could have maybe not had 3 people involved, or chosen someone else, or made this person's made my needs feel invalid. You could have just stuck around, In the future, I see them realizing like I made a big mistake. And look at. You're like, I know you did. You know what they're doing. The Empress. The Star. You know what you know what they're doing and what they're feeling. But you know who you are now. Look at the Emperor and the Empress are here now. Gemini. My question for you is, will you still take them back? Will you still be there when they return? Because they're coming back. That, or they're dealing with an earth sign or a Libra. Are you going to put up with that? Like, I feel drawn toward you, but I just really want to be with an earth sign. I hope that your present situation with the 3 of Swords and the 2 of Wands strengthens you to become whole and to never, ever, ever look at this person again. That's what I hope. Okay. Like, share, subscribe.